I got a pot of wings on. Let me put that up.
Oh my God. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see the Super Bowl ring the Eagles just got? Did you see that baby making Super Bowl ring? I would make so many babies with that thing on. This is the greatest Super Bowl ring ever created. And it's a perfect team for it to go to. We have the best throwback logo to me in all of sports. It should come back. We've got the best helmets with the wings on them. We've got the best uniform in the Kelly green. We now have one of the greatest football teams to have ever played and win a Super Bowl last year. And now we've got, without question, without any doubt, nobody can tell me I'm wrong. We've got the greatest Super Bowl ring ever made. The wings pop out, okay? The wings pop out. Rings with wings is where we're at. I mean, when I see them put that ring on, like A.J. Brown, and then the wings pop out, I expect them to start flying around, like Green Lantern. It's better than Green Lantern's power ring. Now, I'm sorry this video may be late or really early, but I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything. All I kept looking at was pictures of the ring. So I said, I might as well come on and talk about it. Because, oh my gosh, they outdone themselves. Now, I wasn't even thinking about getting a replica ring. But if they could somehow come out with these replicas with the wing popping out, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful ring. And if you wonder what am I flipping out about, the Eagles held their ring ceremony tonight. It has been delayed. I know why now, because this thing is absolutely incredible. And, let's take a look at it. Look at this thing, man. How beautiful is that? 2 Super Bowls, 2 Lombardi trophies on there, right? And then if you look at the one side, right, you got Hurts, won the MVP. Here's some of the features, right? 18 green stones encircle in the top, honoring Eagles' NFL record, tying 8 combined victories in the regular season. How cool is that? Then you have 10-point diamonds in the Super Bowl 59 logo signify the Eagles' franchise record 10-game winning streak in the regular season. Oh my gosh, how detailed is this mother humper? All right. Then inside, which is very cool, and it's got the autograph up top, which is on the bottom, but then it's got tough detailed together, right? It's got the Brazilian flag. Why? Because the Brazilian flag engraved inside the Ring of Honors the team's season opener in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Beneath it are Sirianni's values: tough, detailed, and together. The 145 represents engraved inside are the playoff scores, along with, quote, 145, an NFL record for the most points scored in a playoff run on the way to Super Bowl. So they got the game versus Green Bay, game versus the Rams, Washington, and Kansas City. 145 points total. I mean, this is one of the, I'm serious, this is one of the best Super Bowl teams I have seen ever. And that's why I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. We're just getting started, okay? Now, here's some other things. You have 5 diamonds on the special feature button, underscore the 5 Eagles who scored points in the Super Bowl: Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Cooper DeJean, and Jake Elliott. 1 carat of marquee-shaped diamonds in the trophies highlight both the Eagles' #1 total defense and their rushing offense that set an NFL record for rushing yards. You got the 2 Lombardi trophies, mirror the 2 Super Bowl championships achieved under Jeffrey Lurie's ownership. The .9 carat diamond on the wing represents the combined 6 sacks, 3 turnovers by the Eagles defense in the Super Bowl. All right, so the 40 points of diamonds in the, quote, world champions stands for the 40 points scored by the Eagles in Super Bowl. That's amazing. And then my favorite. This is my favorite part. The wings open with a hidden message button to reveal the message, quote, "You can't be great without the greatness of others." Now, we know that was one of the Eagles' sayings during the year, and oh my God, how cool is that? Watching those wings open up is absolutely fantastic. So that's the Eagles' Super Bowl ring, which to me is, I think it's the best Super Bowl ring that I've ever seen. And I'll say this, I like the wings popping out, and it works so well for the Eagles that that should be standard in every Super Bowl ring that comes from here on out, which are going to be a lot because the Eagles are not done yet, all right? They're not done yet, but to me, I think that is so cool that you've got to keep that. You've got to find a way to keep that in, okay? You just do. For any Eagles rings in the future. If I was an Eagle player and then I got this Super Bowl ring with the wings popping out and then my next Super Bowl ring didn't have the wings pop out, I'd be disappointed a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It's that good. But damn, what a beautiful sight, man. The ring is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. And look, man, it's funny because it looks so much better than anything else. I mean, you see the Cowboys ring? I mean, the Cowboys rings, dude, are so old. As I said on Twitter, they're so old, they use the same material George Washington used to make his fake teeth, okay? That's how old Cowboys Super Bowl ring is, and it looks horrendous compared to the Eagles. It's another level. This is another level. We rose the standard once again. They try to take things from us. They try to change the rules. They try to outlaw plays. And all we do is keep winning. And these rings, man, these are great. They really, really are. And shout out to Lane Johnson. Shout out to Jake Elliott. I believe, right? I believe those are the only two guys left that have 2 rings for us. I mean, obviously, you have Brandon Graham. He retired, so he's no longer on the roster. Also, C.J. Gardner-Johnson was there. He was wearing a red jacket, whatever. But I'm glad that he went and glad that he showed up. So the Eagles get their Super Bowl ring. And, look, my biggest fear going into this season isn't like a position. It isn't other teams. It's that when you watch how happy you are and all this, all these ring ceremonies and you're doing this and they're doing that. I just hope they're ready to go training camp, because next Tuesday when they go into camp, no more Super Bowl talk for them. I mean, for us, I feel like once the banner goes up week 1, that's it. No more talking about last year. But they got to be ready to play. So my biggest fear is that you won. And that's what the Cowboys are actually relying on. That's what they're relying on to beat us week 1, is that the Eagles are still in, our heads are still in the Super Bowl and we start off slow. Because they can't beat us anyways. And even if that was to happen, worst case scenario, which it won't. But if it was, where are they going to be in January? They ain't going to be nowhere because they stink. We're going back. We're going to repeat. I'm telling you right now. One other thing to talk about, and I'll talk about this because I have a really strong feeling that the next video I do is going to be a follow-up to this, right? But as you guys know, Andrew Mukuba has not signed yet, but I expect that to happen at any time. I think it's going to happen within the next 24 hours. So I think sometime Saturday, which is now, sometime Sunday at the latest, I think he signed, okay? And for those that don't know, there was a gigantic holdup in the second round. It wasn't the Eagles' fault. It's nothing that they did or he did. But the Texans, they gave Jaden Higgins the first fully guaranteed contract in the second round, okay? This created just a giant logjam because certain teams don't want to give guys guaranteed contracts, like the Bengals don't want to pay nobody, right? And so you have all these teams waiting to see how things are going to kind of fall. And finally, I think the 49ers signed their second round pick. They guaranteed 88% of that contract. Now you got some teams guaranteeing contracts, some aren't, but the rookies are starting to sign. And I think Mukuba's probably later today. I'm going to probably do another video later today on it. If not I can't see by tomorrow. There's no way he's not going to show up signed for camp. He'll be ready to go. He'll be ready to go, and he's going to have a monster year, you know. I had for those that don't know, I had an old advertisement, or no, not advertisement, but an old intro that I used to do. I had some people in my family weren't happy about it, so I didn't want to piss them off because it always aggravated them, but I had old videos like Dak Prescott versus Carson Wentz, right? After the Eagles won their first Super Bowl. I'm gonna have to redo it now. We're gonna have to do one with Jalen Hurts. It has to be done. I might even include Carson in it and have Carson and Jalen Hurts and 0 for Dak. But it is what it is. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Sorry if it's really late or early in the morning, but man, I'm excited, man. These rings were awesome. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat, and remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it.
We had not time for one more play.
The officials are bad.
We had one
Yo,
more.
you gotta be motherfucking
You
kidding
gotta
me.
be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What you doing?
running from
What you
a...
doing?
To get off the field on third down.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Kellen Moore, he's got to be better, man. He wasn't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had no time for one more
He
play.
had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us.
Away, but, you know, this is just
The brother screwed us.
you know, I'm upset, but
The brother screwed
it
us.
is, man.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys games.
Yeah, you
The
literally...
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us.
It's going to end the way
We had opportunity for one more play.
That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.